Alright, how you guys doing? I'm looking a little busted right now. Y'all have to excuse me. But yeah, this video right here is it's gonna be about, let's just say, a recap of my first year of trucking. I know I did one that said, what to expect really. But today is December 2nd. I've been solo for 1 year. Obviously, I started in October of last year. Solo for 1 year to this date. Actually, at this time, 1 year ago, I was working on my second load and got completely lost on how to get to the place that I was doing a drop and hook. And I ended up taking my half-hour break in the parking lot of a strip club. Like, that was about 10 minutes down the road from where I had to pick up at. So, yeah, a lot of growth. I guess just want to talk about, overall summary. Am I happy? Is it worth it? In my opinion, I do think the change from law enforcement to truck driving was worth it. Initially, the pay was about the same, a little bit less than what I was making as a cop. But I mean, through hard work and just constantly pushing and not giving up, the pay got better. I witnessed a lot of people that are from the YouTube page, who've been followers. I've met met a nice amount of them who've actually come to the company. Some have stayed, some have gone, some just weren't able to, just didn't see a change fast enough, a change financially fast enough. And they said they went back to going to do what they were doing before. And this is a game of literally just patience and the heck? Deal with that later. I don't know what that is. This is a game of just patience and perseverance and making it through the tough times. Cause it got rough for a little while. It got rough, but I mean, things have turned around completely. Things have turned around like a full 180. I'm not where I want to be yet in life or financially, but I'm way better off than what I was before. I'm not wondering and hoping, I'll be able to pay my bills. I definitely can, and I still actually have a little bit of change left over here and there, go do something nice. So yeah, you learn out here the industry. You learn that the freight sometimes slows down. You learn the lanes that your company runs if you stay with the same company, which I highly recommend doing, especially if you go to a company to get your CDL or need a haircut bad. But yeah, you learn the lanes that the company has. You make friends in that company. I've met a bunch of people that have come to ROEHL after me. Some people that have been here a long time before me, and I legit talk to them on a daily basis. Yeah, and we bounce ideas off each other. We have questions, we bounce off each other, and we make it work. And it's great to have a support unit like that. You'll learn about dispatch. Basically you'll learn about how to manage your time, how to drive in all weather conditions. Unfortunately, I'm not able to make videos of me driving anymore. I had a perfect scenario yesterday where I went through an extreme blizzard. Like, it was so bad the snowplows just quit. And snowplows quit plowing, and it was literally just flat, snow across the entire interstate. And the entire, like, maybe 200 or so miles that I was driving, I maybe saw one or two other vehicles actually out on the road driving with me. Of course, they were both other truck drivers, obviously. But, the experience that I gained from driving in the bad weather last year helped me get to the point to where I know what to look for, what I can and can't handle. And that's That's really a big part of this, is your learning curve, learning what you can and can't handle, seeing that you're not going to quit, knowing how to handle the truck in various weather conditions or various conditions that are other than perfect driving conditions. Hence the reason a lot of other big companies that pay a lot more than ROEHL or any other real starter company, they want you to have like a year or 2 years minimum experience. And yeah, you'll get that experience. And I know I did. So yeah, but like I said, you'll learn how to drive in the bad weather. You'll learn how to drive in all the seasons. You'll learn how to not quit. You'll stick with it. Hopefully you'll stick with it, and it will pay off. And I don't care what anybody says, it will pay off in the end. So yeah, really my first year of trucking, it was great. I learned a lot, met a lot of great people, learned the lanes that my company runs in. I've learned what I'm willing to drive in, what I'm not, what I don't feel safe to drive in. I'll drive anywhere, all 50 states. I've been to almost every state except for 3 states: California, Arizona, and Nevada. Every other state I've been to. But yeah. It's just all about learning. That's the biggest takeaway from your first year. Learn. You learn how to handle situations back home, being gone, being several thousand miles away. You're learning how to manage your relationship and your family, being gone a month at a time, or a month and a half at a time, depending on how long you choose to stay gone. I was fortunate enough to not miss any holidays or special events that I wasn't willing to miss. Yeah, like I was home for, last year I wasn't home for Thanksgiving. That was a personal choice though. I wasn't home for my birthday last year, obviously. Personal choice again. Today, wasn't home for my birthday, personal choice. But any other big significant holiday or event, I've been able to be home for it. Due in part to, like I said, personal opinion. Some people don't have the same thoughts as I do, but ROEHL has a great home time policy, and I've always gotten home whenever I want to get home. It might not be, at the time I want to get home at the most convenient time, but I'm getting home on the day that I say I want to be home on. So I mean, I can't really complain. Some people claim that they don't get home until like 2 or 3 days after what they requested. I can't speak for them, I can only speak for myself. And I know I'm not the only person to say the same thing as I'm saying. They get home whenever they want to get home. But yeah, family's doing well, Junior's doing well. People that have been with the channel since I made that other video forever ago, talking about your real first year of trucking. Junior's doing well, the family's doing well, and can't really complain. Yeah, they're all good. Of course, like I said, she still went through what she said. She's in North Carolina. I still live in Georgia, doing my thing, driving, and whatnot. So yeah, but I mean, great working relationship. I get to see Junior whenever I want, however often I want. Very supportive still of the truck driving thing. So I mean, even though we're not together, we still have a very successful co-parenting relationship. So that's better than what most people can say. So I really don't have anything to complain about. Count all joy. It's all been blessings. But yeah, currently about to get this day started. Been running hard. I finished my last student. He only had 5 days left. I finished with him, and I actually picked him up the day that I made the last video, where it's talking about the weights, the stopping power, or the amount of force in distance and whatnot it takes a truck to stop versus a car, and you know, all the number crunching. That video, that was when I first picked him up. He's done driving now. He's done with a trainer. He's ready to test out. He'll actually test out in the morning, and yeah, he's going to do very well. He only had to do 5 days because he did what was it, like, I think like 16 days with his other trainers. He only needed 5 more days. So yeah, he's going to be fine. He's going to be just fine. I think if he sticks it out, he's going to do well. But yeah, I really don't have too many complaints. ROEHL's been good to me. I am looking at trying to go over to do flatbed. Nothing wrong with dry van. Just wanted to change it up, try something different. I'm not scared of hard work. And doing it in bad weather or cold weather doesn't bother me. It's just, I look at anything dealing with the job as it's part of the job, you know. It should be expected. The good and the bad, it's to be expected. So I don't really feel like I've been hit with any blind side, just like, oh, I wasn't expecting that to happen. A load might not work out the way I thought it was going to work out, but I mean, as a whole, I don't really think I've encountered anything that I was not expecting. I think if you come into this, you need to have the idea that it's not always going to work out the way you want it to work out, the way you think it's going to work out, but you just roll with it, because most of the time it's going to work out the way you want it to work out. Probably 1 or 2 times out of 10 it's not going to, where you have to relay a load and your miles get cut short on that load, or you might end up going somewhere and it's a live load instead of a preloaded trailer like it said it was going to be. And outside of that, it's not too bad. It's nothing that's really just altered anything to the point to where it's completely caught me off guard. Yeah, stick with it. Your pay will go up significantly. Not just with ROEHL, but I'm sure with any other company. But yeah, especially with ROEHL, my pay has gone up a lot just from working hard and driving hard and doing what I do. As always, like, comment, subscribe, send me emails, and if need be, you can talk on the phone. I'll send you my phone number, and we'll talk while I'm out driving or working or whomever. And anybody who actually has reached out to me and got to that point, you know, they'll tell you, yeah, you'll pick up the phone. And people are running across at terminals. I'll sit and talk to you. I'm never too busy to sit and talk to somebody. And it's like a legit conversation way, not some kind of YouTube star way, because I don't think I'm a YouTube star. People say I am. I don't think I am. I'm just an average person. But yeah, like, I'll sit and talk. We'll have a great time. Like, we'll talk about anything. Like, it doesn't just have to be about truck driving. We'll legit sit and talk about anything you want to talk about. But yeah, like I was saying a second ago, like, comment, subscribe, and if you guys have any questions, hit me up. I'll definitely do my best to answer them. Have a great day.